Okay, is everybody ready?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Does anybody hear that echo?
Yes. Yeah, there's a little echo. Damaris, you're in the call 3 times. I'm not sure if that's what it is or.
How do I? Okay, did that work?
Yes.
That's better. Much
I
better.
cannot see you though.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. Shoot. Okay. Can y'all see me now?
Yes.
Okay, great.
Okay, all good?
Yes.
All right. Well, good morning, everybody. My name is Jordan Martin, and in today's meeting, we'll be discussing the Dell Technologies advantages, plus all the services that are encompassed within that realm. Before we begin, I'd like to introduce my colleagues on today's call as well, which are Damaris Lechuga, Ariana Shariat-Sadeh, and Adam Vasquez. And now I'll be passing it on to Damaris to go over today's meeting agenda.
Thank you, Jordan. So for our agenda, we're going to go more in depth about what and why data era is relevant during this period, what Dell Technologies advantages and services are, and what those services provide, while also demonstrating the importance of digital transformation during this data era. Finally, we're going to go over the 4 main components of our digital transformation, which are IT, workforce, security, and application. Now that I set the timeline, I'm going to go ahead and dive deeper into our data era slide. All right, as you can see here on the percentages, I'm going to go over them real quick. So it's 15% on-demand solutions by 2023, 74% is a shift to remote work permanently, and then 50 to 80% is benefit by modernizing data. You may be asking yourself, why are these numbers even relevant to you? Well, they signify why our services are valuable and why we are the best to provide the solution. Dell Technology Advantage is how we make your company stand out and satisfy your customers. Think about this. The pandemic has greatly accelerated the digital intake to increase greatly. And so some companies may have lagged on this acceleration. So we ask questions like, how can I optimize my IT organization, or what are the transformation that I will need to be responding to? We can take your current state of your company and further advance it. When faced with new challenges, Dell Technology is here to help you at whatever level of transformation you are currently stuck in. If you don't know where to put your next building block, we are here to help. I'm going to go ahead and give it back to Ariana to explain on the 4 different transformations and why they bring value to you and your customers.
Thank you, Damaris. So as Damaris said, we are in the data era, and fortunately, Dell Technologies is a leader in digital transformation, providing digital technology solutions, products, and services to drive business success. So we're gonna look at digital transformation as we're building a house. And with the 4 pillars of digital transformation, we have IT transformation, which we're gonna look at it as the foundation of the house. We have workforce transformation. We're gonna look at it as the walls and the structure of the house. And then we have security transformation, which we're gonna look at it at the ceiling, and then application transformation, which is gonna be the roof on top. Next, we're gonna have Damaris again, who's gonna talk about the first pillar of digital transformation, IT transformation.
Thank you, Ariana. Like Ariana said, IT transformation is the foundation of this housing. With that in mind, we want to keep the future of our customers' companies to excel in this digital transformational period. How? So we encourage to optimize the usage of the multi-cloud, which features the edge, private, and public cloud, making it perfect to transition and keep the workflow consistent across all platforms with no worries. Now, another upside benefit of this IT transformation is it delivers cost and agility benefits by provisioning infrastructure, time to restore service, lessening the cost of x86 estates, and cutting short of the cost of personnel. Finally, we're going to have the applications and data in the multi-cloud, and its operations then create service experience by consumption and consistency, really driving for that IT transformation that we're looking for. I'm going ahead to give it back to Ariana to speak further on our second pillar.
Thank you, Damaris. Now let's take a look into workforce transformation, which in my opinion is the hottest transformation pillar right now, thanks to last year COVID-19 breakthrough, which demanded a completely new workforce dynamic. And with all of that evolving work environment and all of the technological improvements and preference and all of that that came afloat together, they created a variety of new expectations within the constantly changing workforce. So I want to quickly show you Dell Technology Services capabilities and solutions for today's workforce. In our wide portfolio of solutions, we have all of the devices and tools and services, as you can see, that are designed to meet and to adapt today's changing workforce. And high level, all of the services that you can see in the screen are what drives today's workforce at Dell Technologies, but I would focus today on connected provisioning service because the changes in this world are acting as an incentive to focus more on adapting quickly. And just like Damaris mentioned, what IT saw as an opportunity is now becoming an essential part of the business. So in Dell Connected Provisioning, it helps get customized devices to the end user faster with fewer touches. And in fact, I want to focus on a great example we have with PNC Bank, which is a Dell Technologies Managed Services client, and they operate in a highly regulated financial services industry since they're a bank. And they have a very office-centric culture, and usually they don't do well with employees working from home. So COVID-19 totally caught them off guard, and they were not prepared to perform at all from work from home migration. So they didn't analyze how they were going to keep afloat in this situation. So they reached out to Dell and asked us to move more than 20,000 work from home users while remaining compliant with their internal and risk compliance IT team. And we needed to get a lot of special permissions to get these employees to work from home, since PNC is a very demanding customer and it has a lot of regulations. So that created challenges in several areas. But as soon as we had all of the permissions, we moved all of the team members to work from home in 6 days, so less than a week, without any degradation to PNC services. We addressed the issue very quickly, and the migration was seamless. So the reason I am mentioning this PNC project is to show you how quickly Dell Technologies services can migrate a very large workforce in a matter of days. The modern connected workforce wants to be able to work anywhere from any time, and Dell Technologies is the only company that can provide this end-to-end solution by moving your infrastructure to the cloud and creating an executable modern workforce strategy, minimizing the errors. So giving your employees everything what they need to be satisfied is a win-win solution that Dell Services can guide you through every step of the process. Now I'm going to give it to Adam, who's going to talk about the next pillar of digital transformation.
Thank you, Ariana. First, let me ask you all a few questions. Do you all lock your doors when leaving in the morning? Do you all lock your car doors after parking it? Of course. And we do that because we want to keep the things we care about safe and secure. And that is why we want to help you achieve cyber resilience with intrinsic security. Did you know that cyber attacks occur every 39 seconds? It's shocking but true. Cybercrime is evolving at an alarming rate. Here at Dell, we provide 3 types of security. They are Dell EMC Power Protect Cyber Recovery, Dell Endpoint Security, and Dell Technologies end-to-end coverage. We are a one-stop shop when it comes to security. We provide security for any device, any application, any cloud, and trusted infrastructure. And now I'll pass it along to Jordan.
Thank you, Adam. So now we'll be discussing application transformation. But before we begin, I just want to ask the audience one question. Does anyone know how long it takes to build a new home? Feel free to come off mute to just give me some answers.
Several months.
Several
6
months?
months.
6 months? Okay, good answers.
Craig could do it in 3.
You can do it in 3? All right.
Possibly.
We'll have to see that happen. So on average, it takes around 3 to 6 months to build a home from the ground up. But as some of you may know, that number can change drastically depending on if there's any snags during the permit process or if there needs any changes made to the design. But what if contractors could reduce the timeline from a couple months to just a couple weeks? Their business would be booming, right? Well, what if your company was the contractor? What if you were able to reduce the time it takes to bring new products and services to your customers to a couple of days or weeks instead of months or maybe even years? Well, with Dell Technologies, that's not a dream. It's a reality. Our application transformation services allows you to reduce the time it takes in the production cycle. You can focus on innovation while we focus on the back end, making sure that everything working according to plan. Through our extensive application portfolio, our use of data analytics and cloud-based apps, we help you become a leader in your industry. We help you transform how your business operates, and we help bring you into the 21st century. And so with that, I'll let Adam come in and close us out for today's conversation. Adam?
Digital transformation is accelerating at a fast pace, and we want to help you accelerate with it. Using these 4 transformations will ensure that you will become your industry's digital leader. Stay ahead of the curve and join us on our journey to transform the world. Thank you for having us today.
Thank you.
Thank you.